Change of plans. We're repotting.
Repotting?
1, 2, 3. I did it.
Yay. Is this all supposed to go on?
I don't know. Did you read the... Oh!
I would assume
Just
so.
Pat it down. Pat it down. Anthony! Anthony!
We are severely improvising right now. Like, this is total improvisation.
No way. Oh, Anthony.
Anthony, it's beautiful. It's delish. I had a vision.
My favorite part about trusting the process is that like ADHD like thrives on trusting the process, but like the autism is like panicking the whole way through.
I am not an apple pie girly. I'm an apple crumble girly.
Maddie left. She's back to work, and I am not. The work at the orchard slowed down enough that they didn't really need me anymore. So I am back to being unemployed for a little bit until I find something else. I have a bunch of knitting that I need to do for Christmas gifts. So I'm just gonna do that today because it's getting colder out. It's pretty windy out. I don't really feel like going outside. And my throat is feeling a little scratchy. So I just want to be cozy and stay inside and knit and read. I finally finished a quartz of War and Rune. I don't even know what the titles are actually called. I just call them all ACOTAR. But I just finished the 3rd book in the ACOTAR series. Madi basically showed up at the cottage a couple weeks ago with a mountain of books. Not a huge mountain, but it's because she has half of the other books in this series. Reading A Throne of Glass right now. I'm not gonna lie, Madi and Rachel said that it took them about 100 pages before they got into ACOTAR. And I was into it like immediately. Like I really enjoyed the vibes like right off the bat. It kind of, and hear me out, in the beginning like was giving Hunger Games a little bit with like Farah wielding a bow and arrow, you know, like taking care of her family, living in the little village. I was really into that. This one, however, Madi got into this immediately. Rachel got into it like by the 2nd book. I feel like I am dragging my feet through this book. Like, mind you, I have a good chunk of it read already. I'm like approaching the halfway mark, but I'm still not like invested. I'm gonna keep reading it because I want to go on this journey with Madi and Rachel. But yeah, this one's like a slower start for me. I don't really have that much to say about it just yet, but after this is the game plan. We move on to The Assassin's Blade. Rachel currently has the 3rd book on the list. And then I have Queen of Shadows. Madi currently has all the other books in the series right now. She is still working her way through her tandem read. After I finish the Throne of Glass series, I'm gonna jump back into ACOTAR with the 4th book, which is just like a little novella, a little taster to get you back into the world. And then I'm gonna read the 5th book, which is apparently Nesta's perspective. So with that being said, there is a 6th book coming out, which I believe would like probably be Elaine's perspective. Like that's what I'm thinking. So that's the reason why I'm not just jumping directly into the 4th and 5th book, because if the 6th book isn't out, like I don't want to wait for it before I go straight in. And like for those who don't know, books 1, 2, and 3 basically wrap up the storyline, and then 4, 5, and 6 are like a continuation. So I'm not like, I didn't leave it on a cliffhanger. Like I went 1, 2, 3. We're gonna take a little Throne of Glass break, and then we're gonna go 4, 5, 6. And then many of my friends, Madi, Mahalia, and Eamon have told me that I need to read Fourth Wing. So I'm gonna try, but like this is so far down the TBR that we'll probably start reading Fourth Wing like next year, if we're being honest. Like I have like 11 books ahead of me before we're even touching Fourth Wing. So that is the tentative TBR. So yeah, I don't really have a lot of big plans today. I'm just gonna get a start on my Christmas knitting and read and just be cozy and eat some soup that I still have left over from the soup swap. So yeah. I do plan on continuing the bookshelf organization thing going on, but I'm not excited enough right now to start doing it, and I have to wait for the stain to dry. So big long ramble. I'm knitting. That's what's happening.
A conversation that my wife and I had, that there's this older couple in her life, in her family, not by blood,
right, where that kind of mentality I think can be helpful,
because we have this huge romantic day if you choose to get married, and I feel like, well, don't get me wrong,
change
45,
like there are so many times when I want to be here now to support his growth. I'm so hopeful and so scared and so relieved and so sad, but I deserve a partner who can be a part of weaving our lives together.
The thing with knitting in the round is that I get trapped in an endless cycle of knitting. Like there's no end of the row, really. Like you just keep going around and around in a circle over and over again until the project is done. And that makes it really hard for me to stop. Just feeling so lazy today. And I'm definitely getting sick from the wedding that I went to. But we knew that was gonna happen. Well, I think this is gonna go by fairly quickly using this chunky yarn. I'm doing a 2x2 rib knit purl, and I think it looks quite nice and chunky. Here's what we have so far. I could probably get this halfway done tonight. I should put on some dubstep. Knitting to dubstep is actually quite the vibe. I really hope this fits. It looks kind of small. Oh, my throat feels like a chainsaw. This is how much of my ball of yarn that I have left. And this is how much hat I have. I think I've probably been going for like 3 hours now, maybe 2.5. I really have not been keeping track, but it's going pretty quickly because it is chunky yarn. Honestly, I probably could be using bigger gauge needles, but these are my favorite needles and I just really wanted to use them. So It's quite stretchy. It looks small right now, but I think off of the needles and once there's like more to it, I think it'll fit, hopefully. My small friend has a small head. She's very small, she's very short. She's just little. She's just little. And her head is little, and I hope this fits on her head. Worst case Ontario, if it doesn't fit on her head, I can just take it apart and like know that I can knit this hat in one day. I have 2 more balls of this yarn, so I think I'm just gonna knit until this ball of yarn is done. So I'm just gonna chill on the couch and watch YouTube videos and knit until I run out of yarn. So I'll update you guys tomorrow and show you the hat. But for now, I'm gonna hang up. Good night. It's actually quite tasty. Very vinegary. It's doing something. Something's coming up. This is what I have so far. Oh my god. My throat still feels like a chainsaw. This is where I got to last night. I'm on the 2nd ball of yarn now. Why is it so long, you might ask? Aren't you almost done? No. I'm gonna have like a flipped cuff at the bottom of the hat, like so, which greatly diminishes the amount that you would think we have knit so far. But that's what it's gonna look like. And I'd say I probably have to bring it to at least up here. I tried it on, and it does fit. I'm very excited. I'm glad to be knitting again. This is going so much faster than I thought it was going to. Like, I will definitely finish this today. What I love about working in the round is that you kind of just get into this flow. It's not like I'm working one side and then flipping it. and then working one side and then flipping it. Like I'm just working in a circle, and I get caught in the loop very easily, and I just go. I just go and go and go. I'm pretty sure I was knitting for like 4 hours last night. And it did not feel like 4 hours. I'm really satisfied with this. I'm gonna keep going.
But change is growth, and change requires a small amount of discomfort.
This idea of perfectionism, but it's like it doesn't actually help anything to do this blame game, because like you said, like no one wins, and also the problem doesn't get solved. Right? Like all of the fucked up ways in which we think about and talk about people with STDs and treat them. So STDs are a really normal part of life.
Really just
Basically,
winging it right
I
now
like to
with
remind
the
myself to
decreasing
give people
rounds.
an opportunity to
I'm also playing
feel
chicken
like
with
a
the end of my
part
ball
of
of yarn.
ours, but
Like
it's
I'm just
not.
really
We
hoping
don't
that this
have
is
to
all I'm gonna
act
need, because I
by their
don't want to
rules,
switch to
so
another
that
ball.
he responds differently. Walking around the world with different tools than I have. My tools.
My mother's
are
calling.
every day, and in every way we can slide into that better version of ourselves, that so that it doesn't take me anything hard or painful, despite the fact that I can almost feel bringing him up at Thanksgiving and family gatherings with my in-laws, despite the fact that they never knew him. It's oversharing, being honest with my feelings and struggles, and overall just wanting to be as real as possible in all of my relationships. To the polar opposite side, putting on a fake.
This is where I connected my 2 balls of yarn. I ran out of my first one at this row. The 2 threads are just slip knot together, so I'm just gonna undo that and weave each thread up and down into the knit, and that will secure it and hide it.
Are carrying their own things, and that it's so much better when we all agree to see and hold and appreciate you. But before we do that, I just wanted to say that, and to say to you, hold it for you, but I can definitely put my hands on right after this break.
Chefs and more.
I won.
And with Masterclass, you'll get.
Good morning. I'm like fully in it right now. The chainsaw in my throat is gone, but I have a wicked migraine, and the thermometer says I don't have a fever, but I beg to differ, because everything that touches me is ice cold. You know when you're sick and you sit on the toilet and it's like a throne of ice? Like you're like, oh! That's where we're at right now. So I think that today I am just bound to rotating between reading, editing, and knitting. So I finished Madi's hat yesterday. I'm going to add a pom-pom to it, but I think I'm going to get started on the mitts first. So we shall see. It took me like 3 hours to get out of bed this morning. I'm not going to lie to you. The sun wanted to kill me this morning. I don't normally get migraines, but oof. It's too bright in this house. There's not a room in this cottage that has like blackout curtains. I'm just bound to this right now. I'm gonna make some tea and read. Over and out.